Hi, I'm Jenna from Instigatorzine.
I'm Anthony Olszewski. Welcome to Jersey City Free Books.
In our expose, we discussed how Jersey City Free Books came to be. Would you mind telling us again?
The love of books, I'm sure that's where it started. When I worked in City Hall back around 1999 or so, I had a shop, a computer repair shop over on Grand and Center, and I'd walk down York Street to City Hall in the morning, and I'd often see books in the recycling on York Street, so I'd pick them up and I'd take them to City Hall, and I'd usually give them to somebody immediately there. And I remember one day somebody had put a book on top of the newspapers, and if I remember correctly, the title, because there's a book with a similar title, Prehistoric European Art. And so I'm picking the book up, going down my way, and a passerby stopped to remark that you should be ashamed of yourself for going to the garbage. And so I told them, no, whoever threw this book out should be ashamed of themselves. And I said I gave it away to somebody in City Hall. Before 2007, there's a bagel shop in Central Avenue now. The previous owner, up until 2007, I would guess, had a free book rack. And anybody could walk in and take books, and people brought books. Ownership changed, and the new owner decided not to continue that, and so 2008 I started it with a single shelf for quite a few years, right up until about a year ago. 2012. It was just one rack. I hate to see books in the garbage. I hate to see books in the recycling. Whenever I walk by and I see a box of books at the curb, I pick them up and started filling my garage up with them. Books that I knew friends would like, I would hand deliver them. But a lot of books just started, finding a home in the garage, which the car was starting to get nervous. It was losing, it couldn't fit in anymore. So I started bringing them here, and for quite a while that was it. I had to limit the number of books people could take because I had just had a set amount. But like I said, about a year ago that all changed. I don't know exactly why, but a lot of people started bringing a lot of books, as you can see.
So I guess you would say like books are empowering to people. How have you seen Jersey City Free Books change the community or react to the book exchange?
The immediate block here, the immediate area. There's any number of people. Again, just going back to light reading, thrillers, mysteries, romances. These books range in price from $5 to $12. Most common price seems to be around $8. There's lots of people in the neighborhood here who can't afford that. They don't have $8. So there's any number of people that come by here once a week, once a week or so, pick up a book, pick up 2 books. They would not be able to do this otherwise. There's any number of things that people got introduced to here that I don't think they had any idea existed. This past summer, early in the summer, somebody pulled up across the street with a pickup truck, and he came and he asked me if there was a limit to the number of books that he could donate. And I said, well, in reality, I'm sure there is, because the place is only a certain number of feet, but practical, no. He said, oh, good, I'm glad to hear that. He proceeded, the whole back of the pickup truck was filled with boxes with very large, expensive cookbooks, maybe from 1995 to 2010. these books, the average price that was on them, I would say, would be $50. Some of them were much more. These I started putting these up on tables outside. I think most of them, all through people in the neighborhood, most of them were gone in 3 days. But I think that there's something about reading. With reading, there's a certain amount of contemplation, there's analysis, interpretation, even for the simplest thing, even reading, light reading.
Okay, so that concludes our interview with Anthony Olszewski of Jersey City Free Books. Jersey City Free Books is located on the corner of Griffith and Kennedy Boulevard. Thank you for having us.
And I hope people, the website is jerseycityfreebooks.com, and people could also see us on Facebook, Jersey City Free Books again. Either way, you can see what the schedule is, and I hope everybody stops down and picks up a book.
And don't forget to pick up your Instigatorzine 20, out now.